Well, hello everybody. I am back and I am here with this funky little gadget because I am going to teach you all a couple little tricks about how to do a smoky eye. You see one of my eyes, I have already done this one, yes. This one has nothing. And I am going to use this fun little mirror here so I can show you. Now, disclaimer, I'm not a makeup artist, but probably you aren't either, and a smoky eye is kind of a little bit intimidating. So I'm going to show you with a few of our products how to achieve a smoked out eye. Now, the only thing I forgot was my liner. I'm going to start with our perfect liner, and I'm just going to line the top of my eye right up as close to the lashes as I can. And these liners, ladies, they go on super smooth. They don't pull your eyes. They're really, really easy to apply. So now you see I just lined the very, very top. But see how this one kind of cat eyes out? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of open my eye. And you see where the top of the eyelid meets that bottom, that little part right there. I'm just going to draw a line out like that. And you see, can you see how they don't really meet up quite yet? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just connect them, okay? Super easy. So now I have kind of an extended little tiny cat eye, not huge, not crazy, not anything wild. You can go wild if you want to, but I'm just going to do a really, really simple look for you. So that was pretty easy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to line the bottom, but I'm only going to go about a quarter of the way in. Why, you ask? Because you don't want to close your whole eye off by putting the liner all the way across. And then because our liners are waterproof and they set, I'm just going to blend it across a little bit with my finger. So you can see it's really light, super easy, but it's already started to give my eye some definition, which is what we want. Now I'm going to move on to the highlight. I love this splurge. It's called Elegant. I'll show you guys the color really quick. It's kind of like a champagne shimmery color. I just put a little teeny tiny bit on my finger, and then I put it right underneath my brow bone, my eyebrow, I mean. Yeah, right on the brow bone, right there. See, and you can see it's not really dark, and it has a little bit of that fun shimmer. So that's Splurge. I love that. Now I'm going to move on to our pigments. Our pigments are incredible. They are mineral pigments, and they are super, super pigmented. So again, you guys, you know my motto, a little bit goes a long way. So this one, I'm going to take like a medium brown tone with a little bit of shimmer. I prefer for myself to use browns and purples to do a smoky eye. Some people go straight for like the blacks and charcoals. It's hard for me not to get them all over my face, so I'm going to do what is easiest. And then I'm just going to apply this. I'm going to use my little mirror here, so excuse me for looking over. I'm just going to apply this. You see where I'm putting it? Right on that brow bone. When you touch your eye, you can feel the socket. Feel where that bone is. That's where you're going to want to do this. Just like that. And you can see it's giving a little bit more depth and dimension to my eye already. Okay, so then I'm going to move on, and this is a charcoal-y gray pigment. And for this, I'm using our crease brush. This is an important brush to have because it is rounded at the tips. And I'm going to teach you a trick on how to do your shadow. Okay, so remember that brow bone you just touched? You're going to come here and you're going to make a little dot. Okay. Whoop. I got a little on me. That's okay. And then you're going to make a dot on that same brow bone right above your pupil. And then you're just going to connect those dots and blend. Now what I do is I blend those dots together, and then I bring this down and a little bit across. So here, I'll come up close. Bring it down and a little bit across. Okay? And that gives you that kind of really nice shadow, that depth. That's what you're looking for. Now, because I want to have a little bit extra drama, I'm going to use another one of our splurges. Oops, I grabbed the wrong one. Another one of our splurges. This is my favorite one. This is called Tenacious. And I'm going to use Tenacious. That's, see that coppery color? So it's going to be beautiful with these browns. And I'm going to apply a little bit with our cream shadow brush. Now you saw that I applied the Tenacious on my brow with just my finger, and that's totally fine. You can use a finger or you can use a brush. I like to use the brush when I apply it on my actual lid because I'm just going to put it just on this little outside portion. And this just gives a nice shimmer. Okay, now I'm going to take my brush that I used my lightest shade, my lightest, palest brown shade, and I'm going to use it to just kind of blend everything together, because you don't want like crazy like lines all over your face, but you do want to blend. So that's the second eye, and then all you have to do now is your magic mascara, 2 coats of magic mascara, and you're ready to go. Thanks for stopping by.